Hey, this is Gary with Black Diamond Games. I want to talk about process improvement, how we improve our business. This is a fairly revolutionary thing we've discovered, this process, and I learned this from Dave Wallace, who gave a seminar about this a few years ago, maybe 4 years ago. If you ever have a chance to meet Dave at like a Gamma trade show, you should definitely listen to what he has to say. Uh, the problem when you run a game store, nothing really dominates your time. I mean, customers come first for sure, but if you were to chop up all your different tasks as the manager, as the working manager, I think you'd find there's nothing really takes up more than 10 to 15% of your time. So we tend to have like a folder full of things that need doing that aren't getting done. That's even if you identify them, and you probably also have a number of things that you kind of know aren't quite right that need improvement. And, and before you have a process improvement program, you may assume that this is normal, that having things not 100% is the state of business. So if you ask somebody if there's anything wrong with their store, they're probably going to tell you no. It's great. We're making money. Our customers are happy, but they have a number of problems with staff, with their fixtures, with their processes, things that are not getting done. Um, but that they just think that's just the status quo. So once you start with the process improvement program, you start knocking down the problems, and it means you can look at bigger projects, and you can not just keep up with entropy, which is brutal when you own a small business like this, but you can expand your operation, create new revenue opportunities, and and improve your processes so that you're making more money, your staff's happy, your customers are happy. So how do you do this? The it might sound revolutionary, but we have a meeting. And I know a lot of people hate meetings. They're big time wasters. I've wasted so much time in my life, especially in IT, going to pointless meetings. Um, and there's a way to manage a meeting. Um, the way to manage a meeting is an agenda, and when the agenda items are done, the meeting is over. That's it. You don't have a meeting for an hour. You don't have a set time. You have an agenda. You go through your agenda items, and you're done. So once a week, I meet with my manager. We go out to lunch. So we don't have a set time when we have to be back. Pretty much when lunch is over, we kind of pace the meeting based on based on lunch, and that's a pretty it was a pretty safe thing to do. It turns out. So we put new agenda items on the agenda every week, and we knock them out. We assign them to people, or we do them ourselves. We improve the business. We seek out new projects. Um, if an item is not getting done, it's on the agenda, we kind of put it on the back burner. There's plenty of capital improvement projects that we have identified that we want to do, we don't have any money for right now. But the small things, the employee issues, the product mix issues, those are things that can be done at any time that just take some effort. And uh, from this process improvement process, we've been able to start selling magic singles online. We've been able to hire and terminate employees, people that weren't working, but bringing on new talent. And we were able to do our mezzanine project that came out of this meeting. Once all of our small and medium projects were completed and the business had improved, we had kind of a brainstorming of where do we want to go next. That would have never happened without a meeting like this. So that's how we do that process, and it's kind of revolutionary. And what you'll find is not only will you be knocking down problems, but you'll be looking for things to put in the hopper. You'll be looking for new agenda items, and that's exciting. You are now in the process of seeking out problems gleefully so that you can fix them. You are now in the category of business owners that are proactive, right? And that's amazing. If you can be proactive in retail, that's amazing. Think about all the problems in retail, big stores, small stores. Now imagine being someone who actively seeks them out. Um, and that the next topic I'll probably talk about is customer reviews and how they very rarely add things to the hopper and how desperately you wish they would because you're ready to listen now that you're proactive, but no one will talk to you. That's another topic. But for now, think about this process improvement technique and how you can implement it in your business. All right. Thanks.